What happened after Emperor's death above the forest moon of Endor? Hello guys, I am Royalke and this is the second episode of the series where I explain Star Wars Expanded Universe lore. After the Emperor's death at the hands of Vader, the rebellion triumphed, but not for long. First a great wound in the Force formed in the orbit of Endor, and all Force sensitives present around the area where the Death Star 2 was, witnessed visions of the Emperor's death and heard his screams. The explosion of the Death Star's hypermatter reactor ripped open a hole in the fabric of space-time. Most of the wreckage was sucked into a wormhole that was created by the explosion and thrown around the galaxy. Imperial forces at Endor began a disorganized retreat and were fractured by internal squabble for leadership, with admiral after admiral taking their ships to their own territories. The first commander that stepped up and took command was a long-serving Imperial captain, Gilad Pellaeon. Pellaeon had taken command of the fleet after the events of ROTG, but it was later ripped away from him by Admiral Blitzer Harsk. Before being stripped of command, Pellaeon ordered a grand Imperial retreat from Endor, and thus the battle ended with a partial rebel victory. Had the fleet remained under Pellaeon's command, the Empire could have struck back and wiped out the rebel forces in a decisive second attack, but due to selfishness of admirals, the fleet was left at a fraction of power, and was not capable of taking out the remaining rebels. The remaining Endor fleet after the Emperor's death, as shown in Return of the Jedi, consisted of one battlecruiser and a dozen Imperial Star Destroyers, complemented by a lot of smaller support vessels and starfighters. But what do you guys think? Share your opinions in the comments and we can discuss them in later videos.